Good. Big moves. Good. Good, see. Good, see.
We have one of ESPN's top point guards and shooting guards, and Mr. Christian Gibson that's coming on the show. Now he already surpassed the career scoring in points, over 1,500 points in scoring. I probably got that wrong. There's probably more than that now.
Growing up with my dad as the coach and like helping me, become the man I am today, it's been a great experience. At first, of course, I didn't like it because it's just the dude at the house just nagging in my ear, like when I get home, when I get to school and all that. But like as I got older and matured, I learned that like everything he says, he knows what he's doing. So it's just helping me.
I'm Christian Gibson. Attend May Creek High School, class of 2026. I'm a combo guard, point guard, shooting guard, and you can follow me on the platforms: Instagram, Twitter, all that, TikTok.
Okay.
All right, last build up, CG. For every one between, you got it behind. All right. All right, hey, on the last one, you got 5 moves. One of the moves, you got to wrap it one leg. That's it. That's it. One. Good. Come on. 2, 1, 2. Good. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Growing up with my dad as the coach and like helping me, become the man I am today, it's been a great experience. At first, of course, I didn't like it because it's just the dude at the house just nagging in my ear, like when I get home, when I get to school and all that. But like as I got older and matured, I learned that like everything he says, he knows what he's doing. So it's just helping me become more coachable.
Out of it. Here. Read the court. Here. Floater. All right, up. See it? Good. Good, one more. Good job. Get to my body on that dribble here. Good. Nice. Good. Can't see. Now once we get here on the post up, hip action, up here, bang. All right, here we go. One more, CG. One more. Nice. Good. Last 2, CG. You up here? Oh, no time. Breathe. Oh, back this one. Put it reach towards the baseline. Let's go, breathe. Nice. Oh. Last one, great job. I'm here. Breathe. Good.
The best guard.
Now, how old were you when you first started playing basketball?
I would say around like 3 or 4, but I really didn't. When I was young, I just wanted to play the game and do all that, so I didn't really like basketball. So like weekends, my brother, he played for my dad as well. He was a big part of why I like got interested in basketball. He would always go to the gym, so I'll go with him. But I wouldn't take advantage of my opportunity. I would just complain, do all that. So my dad just stopped, I wouldn't say caring, but he just stopped forcing me to go. So I started playing around 3 or 4, but I started taking it serious around like 6th grade. So after my 5th grade year, when my brother graduated, going into my junior high, first year in junior high, I just told my dad like I want to take it serious, and that's when. Ever since then, I've just been, working out, not complaining over workouts, and just taking advantage of my opportunity.
Man, I love that because now working out, taking serious, trying to work on your craft, them the key things that I just heard you say.
Lucy, get to our mid-range here. I'll throw you a corner slide. Right here, you got two this way, two this way. First two, we got double jab. Get to it here. Second two on the slide. Shot fake, low step. Left, right. Good, CG. Good. One. Give me three of both. Good, two. Good slide, there we go. Nice. Good.
Okay, Christian, how important is family to you?
It's very important because, you know, without them, I wouldn't be this far. I wouldn't have got all the accolades and like the recognition and all that. You know, my dad. If it wasn't for my dad, I probably wouldn't even be playing basketball. I would just be a normal student because he taught me how to work hard. He always preaches work hard. You know, you got to compete for everything in life. Even if I do stop playing basketball just for jobs or whatever, you always got to compete. So he's teaching me how to become like a young man, how to be respectful to others. My brother, he's there to support me. Same goes for my mom and sister. Like whenever I just have an off day back in, I have someone to talk to. So, you know, I'm never like lonely in a sense. I always have someone to call. So they're very important to me in my life, in my journey.
And I think one of the great things about having family that's behind you, because you're going to get the truth. They ain't going to lie to you. They're going to tell you, man, you had 3 turnovers, but you probably hit 30 points. And that's how I was with my uncle. You know, I'll be like, man, I scored 3 touchdowns, but you dropped 4 passes.
Yeah.
You know, so you're going to get the truth. Like, I expect you to score the points, but I need you to play better on defense.
Walk it up. Front back. Back between. Here.
So like none of my family members, only person that talks to me that's in the stands is my brother. Like if I need help, like during the game, if I'm not doing something I'm not supposed to, like he'll tell me like force this man right, he not going left, like actually like pick up on defense, ball pressure. But my mom, she's just there to support. She doesn't really talk to me till after the game. So it's not really like I try to hear both, you know, it takes more pressure off me so I don't be like, oh, my mom's saying this, but my dad's saying this. Like, okay. So they just stay out of it, and they just let my dad do his job, and we just talk about it as a family whenever we get back home.
Good, I see. Quick with our ankles. We get here, we gotta get outside his hip. Once he gives us this read and he slides, we gotta go directly off his shoulder and apply pressure on him. Flow by him. All right, don't round it up. Come on. Tight. Whatever you want on your approach, work on it. All right. Front back is the read. All right. I want a double move out of the front back. Downhill. Stab. All right. Set up, read. Set up. Good. Nice. Hey, get downhill. Nice.
At the end of the day, I really look at it as long as we get the win, we're fine. So my expectations every time I step on a court is not like an individual mindset. It's like as long as my team get the win. So even if I do have 0 points, can I contribute on rebounds? Can I contribute on the defensive end? Like, you know, scoring. Like I score, but scoring isn't everything in the game. Like you could affect the game another way. So I don't really look at it like that. And like in terms of dealing with, you know, pressure, fame, I just really pray about it a lot. Because my mom and dad, they preach, you know, just
catch and shoot 3 in a row. Catch and shoot 3 in a row. Then we got ISOs out the corner. All right, you got shift uphill. Oh, kick back. All right, catch and shoot 3 in a row first. Nice.
Keep God first, you know, don't be arrogant. My dad been preaching that since I was little. Like, cause he knew I was gonna be good, but even when I like wasn't this good, he'll always tell me like, just stay in your lane. You know, we're gonna stay in our lane. All these dudes, you know, doing all this extra stuff, we're just gonna stay in our lane. Be humble. You know, don't ever get complacent and don't get too comfortable for where you're at. So I just been keeping my head down and grinding, and it's got me this far. So I'm not gonna magically change up, just be arrogant just because I got ranked, a few spots up in the nation and I got offers. I'm not gonna change that. So just always keeping God first and just praying to have a level-headed, mindset when it comes to basketball.
That's it. Good. Good. Last one.
18 years, she got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know some
There it is. There it is. Slot, CG. Slot.
on TV every given Sunday. When the Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai, she was supposed to buy you
All right.
She went to the doctor, got lipo with your money.
I would say my biggest supporter is my dad. Just because all my family they support me the same, but I would say my dad because he goes above and beyond in terms of like he sacrifices his time. Like on the weekends, I want to get in the gym. I'll just be like, yo, like we go shoot. Even if he's tired, no matter like how hard his day been, he'll get up, drive me to where I need to be, get my work in and he always puts me in positions to be successful. So in terms of like, putting me on a platform where I need to be seen, he's always been doing good in that. So and he goes to everyone against because he's coaching, and then even during the summer he travels with me. So he's definitely my biggest supporter, my dad.
But how important is faith in your life?
Faith is very important because without God or without the help of my family believing in God, we wouldn't even be in this situation. We wouldn't even be here. So my mom and dad, they grew up in like their childhoods were rough. So they always preached to us whenever they had us, be close to God. Like that's the number one thing. Always keep God first, be patient, and then your time will come. So like whenever I was in eighth grade, when no one knew about me, and I didn't play on the AAU team because I was gonna play on the AAU team, but they like got rid of the team or whatever. So my dad was like, "We're gonna stay in the gym." So at that time, that's when I really got close to God because no one knew about me. Everyone that I know of in the Houston area blowing up, they playing AAU. I'm just in the gym working, and no one knows I'm in the gym working because they don't know about me. So at that time, I was praying a lot, just praying, asking God for coaches to recognize me, for to keep me humble, like I said earlier, and just to give me the opportunity I need to shine. So whenever I waited and waited and my opportunity finally came, that's when I started blowing up. So God's been a really important thing in my journey. Uh, just really putting in work and getting on the right platforms. So like you got to work out. When I was coming up, like, well, I'm still coming up. I don't know why I said that, but like in my 8 years, I was doing 3 workouts a day. So I would do morning, then I'll go midnight. I mean, I'll go in the afternoon, then at midnight, I'll work again. So you got to put in a lot of work,
Dang.
and you got to be I would say me, I'm very my workouts. It's the same workout every time, so I could perfect it. So I don't go in the gym, do one workout, then the other workout is a whole different thing. Like every time I go in the gym, it's the same workout, and it's boring. It's going to be boring, but like when it's boring, that means it's good because you just need reps and reps at it. So getting a lot of reps up, getting a lot of shots up, and going as hard as you can in the workout because you can't work out 3 times a day, but go 50%. Like that's not how it works. So you got whenever you got a chance to get in the gym, always go 100%. Don't take it for granted because the time you take it for granted, other people are getting better. So always get a lot of reps up. I do the same workout, get shots up,
Got full court 8.
and getting on the right platform. So getting on it with a team that will let you play your game, not getting on a team that's gonna cater to other people and just push you to the side. So like if you're a guard, you got to show your guard skills. Don't get on a team that's just gonna put you in the corner. That's how your confidence gets taken away. Be on a team that's gonna let you do what you do. If you're a guard, finish at the rim, get paint touches, get your teammates involved, do all that. So really getting on the right platform and working out a lot. School starts at 7:45, but I go there before to get my morning workout in. It's very important to me because my dad is always on me about grades. That's like like he says, he always says put God first and then school second, because the basketball is gonna stop dribbling one day, and you need to set yourself up for the future. So every time like I miss an assignment or something, he'll text me just like that, like, hey, why you missing this assignment? So he's been on me about that. He's been like doing a good job on that, so I never like miss assignments now, because I know, like, I'm conscious about it. Like, I need to do this, or my dad's gonna get on to me, do all that. And it's important to me because whenever college coaches ask about me, they always ask for the transcript, because if you don't got the grades to get into school, no matter how good you are, you're not gonna get in. So you always need the grades.
Man, I'm glad you said that, Christian. I preach that. I preach that. I preach that to my athlete. You can be, hey, I'm an old guy, and there was some guys that was way better than me in high school, but they didn't have the grades.
Taking
So
school.
you got to have your grades. And I love that little quote that you said, the basketball is going to stop dribbling. I like that. You got that from your dad?
Yes, sir.
I like that. Now, I know academics is important. Here in the Dickinson Independent School District, we use the system called Skyward. Do y'all use Skyward as well? Where
We
you go check on your grades and all that?
we use Katie Cloud. I used Skyward
Okay.
as branch my freshman year, but we Katie used Katie Cloud. They don't use Skyward.
Okay. But I like the fact that you say your father checks on your coach, checks on your grades, and lets you know that, hey, you need to get this assignment in.
10. Got it. 14. Nice. 15. 16. Shit, bro.